My name is Scott Meadows, and I'm head of visualization and virtual production at Digital Domain. Previsualization is when we come in early on and work with the director to help design the action sequence for the particular film, especially those that require a lot of visual effects or a lot of planning. With superhero movies, they're really cool to work on, but they're also a bit daunting just because of the possibilities and how much has been done already. And each film you want to try to outdo what you did the last time, and how do you do that in a cool way. Black Panther was a really great project to work on. I worked with there's a lot of people on that show that I'd worked with over the years, so it was a really great crew. The final battle, Busan car chase, was cool. I mean, Warrior Falls was challenging. The Vibranium mine was an interesting scene. In cases where it's a virtual production type film, such as Jungle Book or Ready Player One, that's where you've got a completely digital world, but you've also got human actors playing the parts of the characters. For example, on Jungle Book, Mowgli was the only thing that was live action. There was a lot of time spent building the world around him and developing tools to help him visualize that space so that he could act and have interactivity with that. When I first started doing this, it was a lot of flat shaded objects and not a lot of textural detail, and the lighting was very basic. But now, depending on the show, it looks very much like a video game a lot of times, where the quality is very high and you have detail, you have lens flares, you have shadows, everything is textured and sometimes even represents the actors playing the parts, and so you can really make it as detailed as you want. When I came to Digital Domain, I was the first in-house previs person that they had ever hired. Once I fell into that position, it was just a great place to be, just because knowing that this is gonna grow, and it has grown a lot over the years. I mean, I've been here 10 years and been doing this for about 14, so it's definitely evolved. A lot of times the team will kind of remain on the show just for any last minute things, or working, like I said, with the various departments. Let's say they have a location, they're not sure what kind of techno crane they're going to be able to use on the shoot because of size limitations and whatnot. So that's where we can come in, we can bring in models of those different pieces and understand how they will work and plan out the shoot. I think it's really a very unique and very challenging position, because you have to do so many things. Studying the way cameras move, looking at cinematography, looking at lighting, obviously any sort of art background is really helpful. So it's just really a lot of different things. I think you just have to really attack all those different areas.